Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. In the chat, can y'all hear me? Let me know. Let me know. Hey, everybody. I hope y'all can. Hey, Linda. Hey, Latanya. Hey, Terry. Let me put this up here on the screen real quick because this is definitely all my opinion. Fair use, you know. I'm trying to get this thing over here together, y'all. I just had to pop in because I was about to start a whole new live because for some reason it wasn't acting right. But anyway, we here now. Welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate everybody that was waiting for me. Thank you very much. You already know how this go. If nobody told you that they love you today, your girl Tay Tay definitely do. And if we all woke up this morning, then let any and everything else be an extra to you. Let's get through this mental check-in, friend. Let your girl Tay know if you a 1, 2, or a 3. You know, a 1 mean you good, 2 mean you in between, a 3 mean that you could be better, baby. But hopefully by time the end of this live, you be at a 1 with me. Why? Because energy is everything, everything. Definitely hit that like, that share. Definitely support the host while you are here. We're going to get into a couple of things because you know how we be fishing. We be out here fishing. Tay was out here fishing because I was busy, but I was fishing. And in the process of me fishing, I just see all of the embarrassment from these text messages. Like, and for the life of me, somebody's going to have to explain. I don't know, like, why? Like, why? Why would a person set themselves up for such embarrassment? I mean, if you know who it is that you was dealing with and you say that you know this person so well, then that means that you would know that this person got all of y'all convos. How could you think that you would be able to slip through the cracks and post or send some text messages to the court, but not all of them? The ones where you basically was being rejected. And I don't respect it because, see, a lot of people be saying that they want the truth, but they can't handle the truth. And the proof is in the proof. That's all we seen this man speak to her was the truth. Now, you know, they say a lot of people don't like it. You can tell that a person did not like it. But let me tell you what is more crazy for me as a woman. You can't force somebody to want you. I could not. Hey, everybody coming in. I know I was late, so I just definitely tried to get to it. I ain't gonna even lie, because I don't know what stream y'all got going on right now, but I wasn't gonna make y'all wait another minute longer. But for me, as a woman, I would have to take my pride and go. I'm just going to be honest with you because the embarrassment is a no. Ain't no way you can force nobody to be with you, baby. And once a person lets you know that they don't want you in a certain type of way, I would not no longer be able to connect. Because that's the only thing that would be on my mind. Like, damn, this nigga don't even really want me like that. Like, he on some, he friend zoned me type shit. So anything else would be a force within the situation. Hey, moderators. Hey, Nina. Hey, Valencia. Hey, everybody coming in. Tay just had to get to it because I'm so confused. Now, I could understand if we was dealing with a teeny bopper, right? We all know what a teeny bopper, right? We know what a teeny bopper is, right? A teenager. You expect something like this from a teenager. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not someone that has, how can I say, age on them. But just like we say, age don't mean maturity. Because in your mature state of mind, which if it was matching your age, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I wouldn't be able to do it. Nigga, I would have had to pack. Tay would have had to pack it up. I would have had to pack it up. And then for me, I don't know why people go the extra mile in involving people that cannot control another said person. Basically, you wasting your breath. If you just needed somebody to vent to, you should have called 311. You should have called 311. And when they asked you what your problem was or what you wanted to report, you should have just started talking and it would have stayed there. But for people to reach out to people that is still active in this man's life as we speak, my whole thing is, do you think people really would be willing to ruin their relationship with him over you? Did we not just see 3 years of what that can do? People are not tired of involving his siblings. And what would be the coincidence that the first person that a person try to throw under the bus is Dawn? Like, well, fuck it, she was cool with Brianna after him and Robert wasn't cool no more. So I guess I could be the next runner up. Like, say what now? Hey, Karen. Right, I would have called 311. Miss Jones, shit, she acting like Lauren Whitfield off thin line between love and hate. Listen, she's not even acting that mature with it because she's so manic, she's not even thinking. She's all over the place. And the bad part about it is you can tell. You can tell with every message, even down to the factors of the messages between her and Dawn. Dawn said, listen, I don't even want to conversate about my brother no more. How the fuck she still wound up rerouting it back to the brother? Like, at the end of the day, you are a woman that he is possibly friends with at this point in time. Do people not realize we got the same DNA running through our bloodline? Now, don't get it fucked up. Shit happened. And we all witnessed the first situation that happened. But I doubt if it will ever happen again. Because when people show you who they are, you know who they is. To even feel comfortable to be talking about him to his family like this. Oh, yes, he's a gaslighter, manipulator, narcissist. And you would still suck his penis. With all of that being said, you would use his ding-ding as a diagnosis. That would solve all of this. You seeing Amira get what it is that you wanted. But real love is not forced. It takes its course. To be honest, I'm not forcing myself on nobody. Nobody. I wouldn't even be able to, like, listen, nah, that nigga really don't fuck. He ain't really fucking with. Like, I couldn't have that thought process in my mind. It's electricity as long as a person is equal with me. That's one thing. But once a person lets you know what it is and those words leave their mouth, sis, he thought about it. It wasn't off the grippy. This is something that he thought about longevity. Like, no, it's going to be a no for me. And then if you trying to get somebody to be in a relationship, if you forcing them, that's like kidnapping. That's like kidnapping. So you gonna be with me. I don't care what you say or what you think. It's me and you. I told you I wanted to get married. What? Say what now? When you put a person in a position and they have to defend themselves, you fully did not think when it came down to the factors of RH defense. If I know that a person was telling me in public and in private that they did not want a relationship, ain't no way I would have went to no court, sis. She's everything she says about Robert. She editing text messages, lying, and being very vindictive. Yes, she is. But listen, my thing is, You know what's in the dark always comes to the light, right? People only can wear a costume for a certain amount of time. Even when you wear makeup at some point in time, you have to wash it off and reapply. But the true person in the factors of the wash is going to be seen. So it's not who people thought this lady could be, it's who people now see that she really is. And me personally, some is surprised, some is disappointed, and some actually knew it. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest and I'm gonna keep it real because that's what Tay Tay do. Even the lady across the street, she was calling it from the time, baby. She knew that shit was shit because some people can see through certain shit. And it's crazy that today, that's just the way things have played out with it. You know, because sometimes people try to use that cool, calm, and collective shit to try to actually cover the monster that really dwells on the inside. And when you basically trying to connect with someone, you telling them everything that they want to hear. Yeah. Whatever she had to say to get next to Robert, baby. At that point in time, she didn't care what it was. Thank you, Valencia. She didn't care what it was that she had to say. She was going to say it. And once she made him comfortable enough to give her access to him, she thought she was going to be able to change his mind. And once his mind did not change, she became irate because if we friends, I'm still dating. I am not forced to just deal with one woman. If I'm dating, not on a date. When you're on a date, you're on a date with one person. When you dating, there's multiple dates that you will be going on, and it doesn't mean that it's going to be with the same person. Even back in the day when the dating show used to come on, they used to give them people 3 people to pick from. You don't think the first 2 was hurt when they had to go home and the third one got the love of the person on the show, or at least the date? Hey, Roz, baby. Brandy said, I honestly thought they were friends with benefits. They were fucking. They was. That's what it is. But people try to turn humping into feelings. You know, people think they got that coochie power. You know, some people think that they coochie got that power. Like, yeah, that nigga saying that once I give him this shit, he ain't gonna be talking that. Them vegetables, that coochie, that butter, none of that changed his mind. Because no matter how much you make pure shit, if you not pure to go along with it, that is a problem. And these is not the actions of a pure person. If you came out to defend a person against said bullshit, how could you spin the block and put the same person that you say that you once defended and wouldn't wish no harm to through the same shit that you defended them through? Hey, Demetria. She became angry and resentful. Some women can't take rejection. At Sexy Ray, hell no. And in her mind, I'm just going to tell you, because being that she's operating the way that she is, you can just read her. Her head is like clear right now, see through, right? And right now, what's eating her up in her head is, what did a mirror do that she didn't do that got RH to claim her? She ain't asked for it. She ain't forced it. She enjoyed the position that she was in. The feeling was mutual, friend. She wasn't in a nigga ear every other day told you know you're gonna marry me. Make a nigga want to marry me. What? Huh? Because that's not what happened. That's not what happened. And now this, one thing for sure and 2 things for certain. The internet is undefeated. And I'm going to just be honest with you. I bet you RH didn't even want to do it to her. But he had no choice to defend himself. Because, girl, you ain't going to come. And I'm saying girl because I damn sure ain't going to say woman at this point in time. Because you ain't acting like one, hun. I know he possibly. Because he ain't with the bullshit, baby. Listen, you go your way, I go my way, and we ain't got to communicate. And we could just leave it there. Anytime a man tell you, listen, if you're going to be talking about that marriage shit, it don't even make sense for us to talk. I ain't going to text you. I ain't going to call you. I ain't going to fuck with you no more. And you blame it on Chat GPT. Chat GPT ain't break up with you. Robert didn't even break up with you. All he did was tell you the truth. So the truth was that real? You felt like it had to come through an alternate source? Oh my God. And the way Mika ride for Robert, why the fuck would you ever mess with Thuggin? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Some things you got to learn when to let them alone. You got to learn when to leave and let them. Listen, Dawn is just trying to have the Dawn sector and not have nobody fuck with her. She just trying to basically speak on what's going on with everybody else. But some type of way, people keep finding their way to Dawn, baby. And it's crazy for me because if you see the track record in the history, why would you even want to do that? So you saying that he's a narcissist, gaslighter, but you on the phone with his sister, text messaging with his sister, bold enough to text, because you know they I guess she said, well, fuck it, I ain't gonna call because I don't want my voice to be recorded. What was the difference in the text messages? Those can be saved, screenshotted, screen recorded. You see, they all over the goddamn internet. Duh. But I got to expose your ass because now you ain't going to be lying on my brother, but thinking that you was going to be talking to me. How dare you? And the way Thug and Mika get down, she let it be known. Can't nobody say that girl opening line is not, listen, I came out here for my cousin. Okay? I came out here for my cousin. If it got something to do with my cousin, it got something to do with me. So you think that hey, Andrea, you think that you was going to go to these people that is close to him and you was basically going to politely dog him to them, and that was going to make them feel sympathy for you to tell him, listen, kick out a mirror. You should be with powdered milk. Are you kidding me? Robert is a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man. A big grown-ass man. Can't nobody force him to do shit. And if anything, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know how people in 2026 think, but loyalty is supposed to go a lot different, right? Because I'm going to just be honest. You see how we live in the age of social media now, right? You ever see somebody write some shit about somebody on social media or whatever the case may be, and a person didn't speak on it, but you'll hear somebody literally say, hey, did you see what so-and-so wrote today? Which now would make a person be inquisitive to go and see what the fuck it is, right? So now, if that shot was for said person and they never seen it, and now you sent them to go see it, a shot that basically missed the person, you made sure it caught them. So you made sure a person caught a stray any goddamn way, because something that was out of sight, out of mind, you brung to a person's attention. Did you want to see the reaction that it was going to have on a person? Because my thing is, if a person, Dawn or Mika, would have went to RH, like RH, why you, of course we, they call him the truth, Robert, whatever. We talking internet right now, but say they would have went to him and they would have been like, yo, the truth, what happened between you and Powder Milk? That right there is a disagreement. That right there is a disagreement. Teresa said, and I don't know how she was confused because he was brutally honest. That's what it is. People say they want the truth but can't handle the truth. But now my thing is, what the fuck did the two outsiders do to you? Meaning that they're outside to you now because they are attached to him. It's not saying you got to have some beef with them, but what would ever make bitches feel comfortable enough to talk about him to them and think that they're going to get a good outcome, friend? Did we not just see how that go? Huh? I mean, I'm just asking. I'm asking for, a friend. Why? I would never. First of all, 2.5 years. That's 2.5 years. She acting like she's saying that they've been together for 25 years. You and this man was friends for 2.5 goddamn years, right? 2.5 years. And within that 2.5 years, how many conversations did you have with him about marriage, right? Now, as a regular human being, not someone that's trying to attach yourself to him, but somebody that actually got values and goals that they're trying to reach and succeed, which is one day, hopefully, once again, getting married, right? So once a person tell you that they don't plan on getting married again, once it didn't match your plan, why did you stick around, friend? Huh? When y'all used to do the lives and the people would ask the questions in the comment section, because that's what it's there for. People write, y'all respond. At that point in time, y'all was responding. You was sitting there next to that man. You wasn't a statue or nothing. You was a human living being. I seen you blinking. I seen you smiling. You was cheesing. Just being within his presence, right? But in those comments, a lot of people was trying to figure out what y'all was. And this man responded very comfortably, not forced every time. Oh, we friends. We friends. If they want to say what BB told is to keep receipts in a relationship, she's stupid. She is stupid. She ain't learned nothing. Nothing. You mean to tell me she ain't learned nothing at all? So you mean to tell me she was out here for these 3 years and none of that mattered? None of the shit that she seen happen? No, for real, y'all. Because it's bad when nobody feels sorry for you. Not this side, not that side, not the middle side, not the inside, not the outside, not the round the sides. Nobody. Everybody saying, that's what the fuck she get. That's what she get. When you keep poking a bear and that nigga growl, what you gonna do when Big LaTruth come for you? He said friends. Like the TV show that used to come on back in the days? Friends. You know how all of them was roommates? They even lived together. And once they actually got in relationships, some of them, it was acknowledged by both people. It wasn't one person saying, I ain't in a relationship, we friends. And then another person was saying, I'm in a relationship, I'm getting married. Was it that wedding dress that did it? Huh? Why do people put themselves in situations that they can't handle? At the time, y'all was doing a skit, right? And you felt at that point in time that you was doing that and it was getting back at the people on the internet that was downplaying the situation. But people wasn't downplaying the situation when a person is damn sure saying every chance they get, we friends. So me personally, for my own mental, ain't no way I would have went and put on no goddamn wedding dress if I knew wasn't no wedding coming. That's not something that a person ever made you think. That's something that you choose the thought. It's just sad. I have to be completely honest. I always just thought they were for me too. Teresa, that's all it was. She was supposed to be his fun time outside of what it is that we all got to see. If she thought that this man was going to finish going through or be in the process of anything that he went through, and he was going to jump out of that and get right back into a relationship, she was crazy as shit for even thinking some shit like that. Because I know my Wi-Fi is good. I don't know if on her end her service is blurry, but I'm pretty sure on my end, the shit that I seen, a lot of us seen it the same way. So why would she ever think that this man would want to get out of a marriage and get right back in and get like what? And now instead of a person being his peace, you becoming a person poison. Because now I feel like if I'm not giving you what you want, that's all the conversation is about. I don't want to talk about that shit. I got marriage PTSD right now. Did you not see? I'm trying to rebuild myself. I lost my biggest fucking page. The shit that like what? I got other shit to think about other than the fuck marriage. Who the fuck paying for this marriage? Who? I got 2 daughters to take care of, a grandbaby now. I got a fucking Tesla, a truck, bills, and I'm gonna have to figure out a way to pay for all of this shit. I don't have the what is it called? And a lot of people should think this way. I'm not in a position right now to be in a relationship with anybody. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm about to do for myself. This man went from making $75,000 checks. I don't give a fuck whether you was there but it was gone. It was gone. And certain things can't never be replaced again. So when a person is, it's still gone. So I'm trying to figure out how to rebuild. Bitch, pour me a drink. Why are we what? I just got out of a marriage. I'm fighting for visitation of my daughter. Just getting in a space where the visitation is going at an easy pace. My baby mama don't fucking like you, so that one ain't gonna really fucking work either, because I need shit that my daughter is what's important. All men don't pick pussy over everything. You know, they got different flavors of pussy. Black pussy, Chinese pussy, white pussy, oh my bad, clear coochie, like they have multiple, like all you can eat buffet. You don't have to stick and stuck to just one thing. And with that being said, I'm not going to get out of solitary confinement and going through the situations that the world witnessed me go through. It's not like this situation was just between me and you, and I just told you what I was going. You seen it. Bitch, you seen it. Now, I don't know if that wig has slid too far over your eyes to the front or slid too far back over your brain. But ma'am, 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 I know you lying. That takes the enjoyment out of everything. The visits become little less. The phone call. I don't even want your coochie now. That's probably how he got over with crazy ass Simone. I don't know. But y'all like a box of Dollar Tree crayons, like I said. Y'all just breaking all over the goddamn place. You know how to cheat crayon? Soon as you put it on the paper, break. Y'all got the Crayola. No, she has shea butter in her eyes. Listen. That ain't got nothing to do with her motherfucking ears. Them ears was working. Or she should have turned the volume up on something. Because at the end of the day, we heard them loud and clear. When they was in a club, when they was eating dinner, when they was chilling at the crib. The fact is she was the only person that had access to him at that point in time. RH didn't trust no fucking body, and now I see why. This is why you can't trust people, because when you allow people access to you, now they have privilege to do what it is that they feel that they choose. But if they never was allowed in, none of this would be a thing, friend. Like, I thought you was my real friend, bitch. Like, you really seen what I was going through. And I actually thought that you understood. But you was using my feelings that I was going through against me just to get what it is that you wanted, which was me. Cause I'm just confused. Hey, I am my sister keeper. Yeah. Them receipts was disgusting, Nina. Them receipts was disgusting. And with every point of the breakdown, it broke her down. She done been turned inside out here. Ain't no going back. Ain't no going back. And the reason why I say that, hey everyone, good night. No, for real. And the reason why I say that, ain't no going back. I'ma just be honest. Just imagine sitting with your homegirls, right? And y'all having a chit chat about some bitch that y'all know, right? And or you know how hood T be. You know how the hood T be, the neighborhood T. And you know how if this business would have came across your line about somebody that you knew, you would have been calling the listen, she's stupid because couldn't be me. Hey, Miss Gunshine. Hey, Debbie. Listen, when I tell you, listen, girl, he told her. He told her. He told her like 10 different ways. He said, up, she didn't get it that way. Okay, I'm going to try this another way. Up. And he still was trying to be non-aggressive, non-argumentative, and still care about another person's feelings. In spite of them just being, how can I say, combative, confrontational, having a tantrum because they not getting their way. At some point in time, she was just calling and texting him because she knew that he was there with a mirror. And she just needed to know that she still has some of his attention by sending him messages. Oh, okay, well, if he respond once that nigga wouldn't have responded till 3 o'clock the next afternoon, it's a wrap. Oh, it's a wrap. Cause I'm the type of one, listen, fuck you, fuck that bitch, fuck the boat y'all came in. I don't give a damn. I don't care. And I listen. Yeah, I did love you 5 minutes ago. It's fuck you now. I'ma still love you on where it is that I'm going, but ain't no way. Ain't no way I'ma be thirst trapping like this, sis. This is considered thirst trapping. You giving another woman too much. How can I say, You letting her know you notice her. You letting her know she got the spot you want. That's not game. That ain't it. Listen. You older than the mirror. How she out gaming you? You ain't got no old go. Well, your old game ain't work. That's what got you in the position that you in. Shit, never mind, friend. Scratch that. Don't take that advice. That wasn't good advice. That was bad. Because the old games is the same thing that got you in this situation anyway. And then why the fuck you just want to get marriage rings like it's the NBA and shit? Team rings? That's what we doing out here, collecting rings. People want to jump into a marriage with people before they even know them. Just because you knew him on social media don't mean that you know him that well in real life. And 2.5 years after a man getting married to somebody after 3 months, girl, you was pushing your luck. I would have been stopped talking to him, Teresa. Ain't no way. For my own mental safety, because say what? I would have been getting. I'm being as real as possible right now, and I'm not shitting y'all. I would have been mad at me for thinking about him. Cause what the fuck is you thinking about a person that clearly said they don't want you for? Girl, you bugging out. You bugging out. You are bugging out. That would have been me talking to me. Cause ain't no way you sitting here stalking this nigga, and no matter how much you think you gonna get his attention, you know it ain't hitting on nothing. He clearly let you know he don't want you. That's crazy work. And for me, I just see the embarrassment, like just to hear different people discussing it, breaking it down. This is your real life. This was really you in these messages. You was trying to control and beg at the same time. You got to pick your poison. That's why RH told you, listen, your moods change, your feelings change, just like I change my clothes. And we all know RH changed his clothes a lot. So that means your feelings change a lot. So that means at 9 o'clock you would be cool. 9 o'clock in the morning, you cool with being friends. We could be friends at 9 in the morning. 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you want to have a real conversation, because I really want marriage and this, that, and how do you feel about a relationship? It always winds up some relationship talk. Then by 3 o'clock, well, I'm happy just to be your friend. I can tell by the messages. Bipolar much? Bipolar much? Then by 6, you feel like you being taken for granted because you're not getting what you wanted. And then by 8, you still want a friend, so you gonna chill. Like what? Ain't like, nah, Miss Season. Mm-mm. 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 Miss Powder Milk, I am fully disappointed in you. And I'm just being honest because at the end of the day, for one, you got sons and you going out bad behind a nigga. And it's not like you got little sons. Your sons is not small. They old enough to understand. So if we see you spiraling out of control like this on the internet, I can understand how it is in real life for you. You taking time out of your day that you say is so busy and you running businesses and this, that, and the third. You said that you was a business manager. That's probably how you even got Robert attention. You probably told him you was going to possibly be able to help him get his 8.9 million follower page back. People lie to kick it, which is sad. Wow, while her name got it right. No, her name is Powder Milk while we in here. Cause her shit done dried up. Mm-hmm. Dried all the way up. But for real, people was being friends, people was vibing. It was good atmosphere, so a person thought. But they was just playing into what a person want. In Robert mind, he was actually truly being a friend. And she gonna give me some pussy, sure. And you nursing me back to health. Oh shit. I could get, it's like a all in one spot stop and shop. But to his surprise, once he didn't tell her no lies, this what we was gonna get. But this man is really, no, for real, y'all. I had to say, did we not see the same LaTruth for the last 3 years? No, for real. For real, because the only thing she did was help him tie up his fucking running shoes. He put them running shoes on so goddamn fast and got away from her ass. She said everything that he needed to know to let him know it was definitely a no. Cause why is you wildin'? It be the shit, like people be asking for shit and don't even be realizing that they getting it at the time. We friends, but bitch, if you saying you around me every day, right? Right? Wasn't no other females at that point in time. Him and Miss Power Milk was chilling. They was cool. They was friends, right? That's what friends do. They chill. He didn't really have too many people on the outside because the things from the inside had just finished falling the fucking apart and he was trying to put them back together. So now for him to be led astray thinking that you was his friend for real, baby, you dead ass wrong for that. You know this man's story. You seen it play out. So I'm confused why you think that that would be the route that a person would be even willing to take. Before any nigga that's willing to get in a relationship before getting their shit together is the reason why so many women be out here talking about men ain't shit. Because okay, you'll want the man as the man is, some, okay? And then once you actually get him and you already know this man is not able to do certain things, you took him in like that, queen. But then those would have been the same things that you would use against a person for all the reason. Like, let's just be honest. I just lost my page that give me all my money. A majority of my money. Okay. I'm going back and forth to court. I gotta pay for fees and bills don't stop for nobody. Right? So now you want to be hanging out, but you in the prime of your life. I'm looking for, I mean, me personally, you know I am a family orientated person, but you doing too much right now. I'm trying to figure me the fuck out after getting out. How did this even come about to where we went from friends to talking about marriage? That's why you can't be pillow talking. Pillow talking get you in trouble. I'm talking about, some people that be talking that I love you shit. Cause she probably was actually invested. And I'm telling you, she thought that her cootie had that power. She thought that something was actually going to take place and it was going to solidify her spot, baby. So in her mind right now, she possibly could be going mentally fucking insane, just trying to figure out what Amira did or what Amira did to get um Robert's attention the way that it is. That's crazy. Cause basically she's seeing Amelia get everything that she want right now. Everything. 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 What she see is what she want. And she can't figure out for the life of her why is that not something that she could bring out of him. Like what I was partying, you know? But listen, just like some people like they bread toasted with peanut butter and jelly, and some people prefer white bread. That's just a situation like that, and you should know what it is. And I'm not gonna be funny. Um, I'm not saying that you probably was the I don't know, because that would be going too far in the person's personal business. I don't know if you the first piece of old skins that Robert had, but if you actually saying that you know a person, you know types can change, but not often. If a person like what they like what they like. And I'm not gonna lie. If you look, I'm not saying a person because Miss Season is not a bad looking woman. But if you look at a mirror and you look at the situation, it's kind of you can see the type that Robert goes for. And I'm not even talking about the fact there's a personality. Like, come on. Everybody's saying what a mirror ain't. But we know what a mirror is with Robert. The hell? I don't trust the damn soul. I'm honest too. I'm very transparent. When Shorty came out here, the first thing I said is she look kind of crazy. I ain't gonna never be a goddamn liar. And I'm never gonna lie to goddamn kick it. If I said it, I said it. That was then, this is now. You know, some things change. When you only looking from the outside and just getting a certain glimpse, because shit, if you would have seen what I saw, you would have said the same thing. But now you see that there people go through things, but some people grow through things. Where a person was ain't gotta be where a person is at. Do you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a couple of people that said the same thing about yeah. But she probably thought that Amira was just gonna be a fling. She ain't think she was gonna be staying. She probably ain't think Amira was gonna be staying. Like, yeah, you know, this is just a pass you by, a coming to goer. Once she seen she came and she had that she ain't left. Shit, for all we know, Robert let Amira move in so Season could stop popping her ass the fuck up. Every time I go to leave, bitch, you in my bushes. And I ain't talking about the ones on the internet. Shit, I'm scared to pull my car out the parking spot. You might jump out like, I just want to get married. Meet me at the altar. They'll say, what now? Mosky, get in the car. Get in the car. Yeah, yo. I'm telling you, every time the truth hear that name, he just gonna hear Jagged Edge playing in the back. And it sound like, listen, her text messages sounded like the lyrics, some of it. See, first of all, I know these so-called players wouldn't tell you this. That's what she wanted Robert to be saying. Let's take this and make it feel relevant. Didn't you know I loved you from the start? Yeah. When you think about all the years we put in this relationship, friendship. It was a friendship. You shouldn't even be singing the lyrics to that song because that's not what you had. That is not what you had. Yeah, she was popping out his bushes, trying to talk to him. But then she realized Amira wasn't leaving, and that got her even more aggravated. How I'm supposed to talk to him, and she always there. He always got company. Damn. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Mm-mm. 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 Like I said, she got older boys, nigga. How did your boys feel about the fact? Can y'all hear me again? I had to restart my internet. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what the hell was going on, but hopefully it fixed. Why every time do it? Well, I be saying something that the people don't like. Why they be messing with me? Why the peoples be messing with Tay Tay? Every time I come on, as soon as I start talking my shit, here we go. Here we go with the bull crap. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They know that's not right. That is not right. Everybody like, where Tay Tay go? I'm back. I'm back. Come here. Oh, yeah. And if y'all didn't notice, your girl page is fixed. Yes, it is. So if you did have a membership or something to this page again, come back, come back. I mean, I'm still over there. You could be in both places. You know, I appreciate that because the content is not going to be the same on both pages. I just had to, revamp and figure some shit out real quick. But we back in action, y'all. We definitely back in action. Drop some unicorns if y'all could hear me. If you could hear me. I hope y'all could hear me. Let me say, can y'all hear me? Let me see. Yeah, I don't understand why though she out here looking real stupid. Looking real stupid is an understatement. That is an understatement. Oh, okay, the unicorns. Okay, I could see him. Yeah, thank you, Queen Love Mail, because I restarted my internet and I ain't know if I know shit. Some people probably left, but it's okay. I just came to have a quick conversation anyway to let everybody know that my shit was back active. But I had to say what I had to say about Miss Season. Cause Miss Season, you looking crazy out here. You need to get back into the season cabinet and not come back out. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Just leave it alone. I wouldn't even show up to court to further the embarrassment even more. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't because I'm telling you, Robert might show up to court with a mirror and you're gonna lose your shit. Because if you think that that's gonna be the only way that you're gonna get to see him, that just makes the shit even crazier, my friend. Because that makes it on some by any means necessary. And mm-mm, mm-mm. She on her Malcolm X shit right now. Don't do it. I'm telling you, they're gonna show up to court in matching outfits. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad. Cause then the same shit you see on social media, you're gonna get to see in real life. At least at home, if you don't want to see it no more, you could log out. But now your mind is so obsessed with it, you can't help but to watch. When a person blocks you, that means you are no longer supposed to be able to see what it is that they are posting, baby. But now, if you take the time to go through another page to still entertain and engage, that is fully on you, baby. That will fully be on you. That man not forcing you to check in with him. He actually wants you to leave him alone. Like he actually wants you to leave him alone. And Robert, it be taking a lot with his patience before he even gets rude. And it ain't even that he's rude. A person would say that he rude because they don't like the truth. How me telling you that I don't want to be with you or don't want to be in a relationship, to say the least? How is that being rude? How am I a narcissist? Gaslighting you, it would be the total opposite. That would be me telling you that I want to be in a relationship. That would be me leading you on to think that I want to be in a relationship. I mean, just being honest, people got outlets to cootie all the goddamn time in this world. Does that mean that they going to marry every person that they sleep with? No, no, no. And if that was the way that you felt, you shouldn't have gave up no skins, friend. Once you see that that man wasn't dating for marriage and he was dating to still be friends and you still gave him some ass, you was wrong for that then. Not him. You threw it, he caught it. That's it. That's it. So because he didn't catch the one thing that you wanted him to catch, he wrong, and that's feelings. So because he didn't catch feelings, right? You know they say catch flights, not feelings. You didn't hear that? That's really a thing. You should have been catching more flights, less feelings. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that they don't want me in many different ways. I started thinking I was seeing the shit in different languages. Like, wait a minute, the text messages is in Spanish now? How you tell somebody you don't want them in Spanish, they still don't get it. That's the only thing that was missing. That's cause before my thing had went out, Debbie. I don't know what the hell was going on. But I had restarted it. Teresa said, girl, I just can't believe. Let me see, because baby moving fast. Okay. She even did this for these messages. Right. First of all, she knew he had the messages. That's the part that I was saying when I first came on. Couldn't be, first of all, if you know what a person got as ammo, right? Because if you and him was texting, that means that he got the same messages that you got. The only difference is he got the hard copy because he got the ones that you didn't erase. Why would you fuck with him? If you knew you was out here begging people to see him, why would you mess with him? Talk about he harassing you. You drinking the tequila? You tapping that bottle, Miss Season? Are you tapping that bottle? You could tell me. Cause ain't no damn way. Ain't no way. Hey, show me your glory. Yes, what a week. You could say that again. Cause I can't understand it. I mean, for the life of me, I can't. Unless she wanna do a pop out on Robert at court. Cause she feel like that's gonna be the only way she gonna get to see him. What's the point? What is the point? You got this man in court, what? For what? Just to feel like you getting some of his time? I don't care. It don't matter what time I get. You know they say that though. Some people don't give a shit. It don't matter whether they getting positive attention or negative attention. As long as they getting some type of attention, they are happy with that. And this is starting to seem like a classic case of exactly that. Exactly that. And with all is said and done, even with you going to court, even with everything that came out, did it make him want you anymore? Did he ever stop and say, you know what? I changed my mind. I think you no. He doubled down and then moved the bitch in just to make sure you get the message. You can't come over no more. Don't come over no more. Please stay home. Stay away from my bushes, bush lady. You are now called the bush lady. Powdered milk is known as the crazy bush lady. Cause this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. But now it's crazy because had this person seen the actions coming from a person previous within the situation, it probably would have been the same thing that we saying. Oh, she crazy, person crazy, this is crazy, that is crazy, which it is true, that bitch crazy. Okay? But birds of a feather, y'all could be flocking together right now at this point in time. Cause I don't know who crazy and who. You know who's bullying who's crazy and who at this point in time. Cause there's a lot of crazy shit going on. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love how he protects himself and how he keeps his love life safe and private. And you know, not for nothing, Every time he mentioned the person that he was in a relationship with, it was like that shit stood out like a highlighter. You know that shit cut her like a knife. Cause just like we read in these court documents, her ass can read them too. And she can clearly see he's acknowledging his lady. Ain't no hiding her. Ain't no saying they friends. He ain't say they friends. He ain't said him in the mirror no goddamn friends. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Said, who? Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. You working that back. I like it like that. Oh my goodness. As the world turns, all my children in one life to live, all at the same damn time. Mm-mm. Hell yeah, she tapping that bottle. She kept the truth drinking. Uh-huh. Keep him drunk so that hopefully he don't leave. You know, if he inebriated, he can't drive because he don't want to get no tickets and shit like that. She had a plan. It was a plan, but it was a method behind her madness. Or do it go the other way? That part because like what? The end result to or yes, to all the what is the end result? You still not gonna have him. And he ain't gonna want you even more now. So I'm confused. What are we doing here? And why? It's for you said fuck it. This is where they go for visitation. I want visitation. She going to take LaTruth to court for visitation. Mm-mm. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They gonna just be looking at her in the court. If it was me. Like I know this bitch ain't waste my gas and my time having me come to this court knowing I don't want her. Like I told her I don't want her. I told like what part is a person not getting? Like I'm just trying to see if you when you gonna run out. Like at what point in time? Cause sis running around like the Energizer Bunny at this point in time. She ain't letting up. She sure ain't. She said, I'm taking you to court. But you could tell because her handwriting matches her maturity. Her handwriting tells her age mentally. Because that was some chicken scratch. Okay? I would not expect that from a person that says that they, she run businesses, she got so many things going on. Where all that shit in that? You mean you gave it all up for Robert? Girl. Get back to your stuff. Cause then he gonna be responsible for that too. I can't sleep, baby. Oh yeah. I can't eat, baby. I can't think, baby. Without you in my life, I can't go on, baby. This is my song, baby. Don't wanna do y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. I was about to continue to keep going in. Why, Debbie? Why you mad at me, girl? What happened? What had happened, Debbie? Mm-mm. I don't want you mad at me, Debbie. Let Tay know what had happened. Girl, she was singing that shit with her whole heart. Mm-hmm. Cause I actually took me up with our age. Oh shit. No, Debbie. Save yourself. Debbie. He got that turn out with that he got that shrimp that turned him out. I don't know if it's cocktail, curry, jerk, or what. Okay? But I told RH he can't 1-2 everybody. Some people just gotta get the one without the two. Cause Lord, it be Jesus. Mm-mm. Ain't no way. Why all the songs that you use to dump somebody is in my head right now? But she ain't even dumped. It's just all the perfect songs that say exactly what need to be said. Yeah. She wanted Robert to be like Chris Brown out here. Mhm. Ain't no way I'm gonna let you down. I'm right now. I'm gonna make you say you love me the way. Yeah, basically, she wanted Robert to be out here singing on his Chris Brown shit. Talk about ain't no way I'ma let you leave me, Valencia. You mine's forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Robert waited for her to go to sleep. He said, I'm going to take out the trash. She ain't seen him since. He needs some milk. Yeah, she needs some milk, bro. She needs some milk out here real bad. Real bad. Cause that's what she looking real bad. Definitely real bad. But I definitely wanted to come live. I ain't gonna stay out here too long. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. I just wanted to reset the stuff up on my page. So definitely, your girl dropped some videos. So definitely like those and hype me up. Before we go, do the mental check-in for your girl. Drop that 1, 2, or 3 to let me know how we doing mentally. All right. Miss Season, if you do, I'm still calling you Miss Season. Goddamn powdered milk. Listen, if you go to court, don't wear that ponytail. Don't wear that ponytail. Because it's going to tell the judge everything that he need to know. It's going to be case closed for sure. I mean, it's case closed now, but it's really going to be case closed then. Do not walk in that courtroom with that ponytail, friend. And if you do, and things don't go how they supposed to, remember Tay told you not to wear that poodle on the side of your goddamn head. I don't know if it's supposed to be making you look like a young girl or not. It's not. Stop it. It's not. Leave the tail alone. I gotta get up at 5:30 in the morning, y'all, though, to walk my din to the bus stop. So I love each and every one of y'all like cook food, and I definitely appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that sent your girl Tay Tay a super sticker. It is late, so I definitely appreciate the support, baby. I ain't even know who was gonna be on. I just wanted to see. But hey, it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I catch y'all back here tomorrow, baby. Everybody sleep comfortably. And wait. It's never bye. Always what? See y'all later.